It's math time with Mr. Mock. It's math time with Mr. Mock. It's math time. Hey, Math 8. Wanted to do a video going over this problem because, we're really getting into this idea of being able to read, interpret, and create one of those y equals mx plus b equations that we've been working with, okay? Now, this particular one, I know that we're having, a hard time maybe trying to figure out what the rate and the starting amount were, all right? Because if you look down here, and I just kind of want to remind you that we want to use this y equals mx plus b, but then at the same time, this idea of slope is the rate. Rate and slope are the same. So when you're thinking y equals mx plus b, that m, I want you to think about what is the rate. What is the rate that I see here? And then b, the b is the starting amount, the initial cost, the initial value of the scenario that we're in, okay? So we're gonna go ahead and read. Corey is planning on starting a business selling homemade dog treats in packages of 20. It costs her $5 to make every batch. So I want to think about this, okay? So Corey is going to make a batch of dog treats, and what Corey has done is established that all the ingredients that go into making this batch of dog treats costs $5. Now, it doesn't say how many are in the batch, right? But it does say to make a batch of dog treats, it's $5. She has already spent $30 for other reusable supplies, all right? $30 for other reusable supplies. What is that? That might be a baking sheet. That might be, maybe not parchment paper because that can be disposed, but like, the baking things that can lay in a baking sheet that you can reuse, and the cookies and the things don't stick to the baking sheet. Maybe got some new spatulas. Maybe we got a hand mixer, maybe whatever. For 30 bucks, she's already put $30 in. Okay. And then every time she makes a batch, it costs her $5. So I want to create an equation. So I want to think about, what am I really trying to determine? Is I'm really kind of like figuring out total cost, right? So what is our total cost? And when I'm looking at an equation, total cost, that's like that's the end thing. That's what everything's supposed to equal. So I want to be thinking about the total cost. That's y. Y is total cost. So I want you to think about, what does that total cost include? Just take a moment and think about, when I'm talking about how much Corey is spending, she's already spent $30. And then every batch she makes, she's spending $5. I don't know how many batches she's making, right? So X is actually going to be my number of batches. The number of batches of dog treats, and then how much money does it cost per batch? Now, see that right there, that is your rate. The $5 to make every batch, that is your rate. She makes 5 batches. She makes 2 batches. Let's say she makes 2 batches. That costs her $10, plus she's already spent 30. So now she just spent 40 bucks. And look at that, we've got our equation. So I know that I want to do y equals mx plus b. So that's going to be, so I'm gonna write down, I want to make a note here. M is $5 per batch. The starting amount, B, is $30. So now all I have to do is really put all that into the equation. So the equation that Corey can use is y equals 5x plus 30, which is pretty great. Because here's what you can use that for. I can use that, or she can use that to say, all right, what if I make 10 batches? How much money do I need? What if I make 15 batches? How much money do I need? Or what you all are going to work on. Here we go. Ready? Here's the question you're going to work on. Here it comes. Corey has, let's go with $250. How many batches of dog treats can she make? That is the question that you're going to answer. So I want you to think about, do you have X or do you have Y? What am I asking you to find? Am I asking you to find the total cost? Am I asking you to find total batches? But you have to use this equation, and I want you to give that a go. And then you're going to put that in for your answer for today after watching this video. Process. That's all I have for you today, Math 8. So Corey has $250. How many batches of dog treats can she make? All right, team. That's your task. Get to it. Have a good day. This has been my Math Talk. Thanks for watching.